about Asia Cup 2025. Big India versus Pakistan's second match is going to be tomorrow. Well, before that, a big revelation from a former Pakistan Cricket Board chief, Najam Sethi, has just come in. Sethi has disclosed that PCB chairman Mohsin Naqvi once considered pulling Pakistan out of Asia Cup in the heat of the moment after the controversial handshake row in the match against India. Sethi says friends advised him not to get involved, but he stepped in anyway, warning that Naqvi's move could have cost Pakistan cricket dearly. According to Sethi, the fallout would have been massive. Sanctions from the Asian Cricket Council, penalties from the ICC, foreign players refusing to play in the PSL, and a staggering financial hit of $15 million, nearly 132 crore rupees in broadcasting rights. Sethi insists his intervention was not about saving individuals, but about safeguarding the integrity and also future of Pakistan cricket. All right, let's discuss this further. Senior sports journalist Chandrasekhar Luthra is joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Luthra, thank you so much for joining this chat here at News9. Let's speak of the possibilities here. What if Pakistan had withdrawn from Asia Cup 2025? We have already spoken about the consequences they would have faced. But what would have happened to them really? Because this is a decision they were about to take in the heat of the moment.
This is all, whatever is going on is all political. Obviously, Nazam Sethi was right. If they would have pulled out, apart from money, which hardly matters for any country, let me tell you, because this money is about, that notional loss that you could discuss. Because this is all TV rights money, which is equally distributed among the Asian full members, and then part of that also goes to the associate members. So same happens in ICC also, when the test playing nation or the World Cup money, is distributed. So in a way, this all started by India because India refused to handshake, and our captain obviously made a political statement. And according to ICC rule, let me explain it also to everyone that according to ICC rule or the International Olympic Council rule, everybody has barred players from making any political statement. Whosoever has done that has been sanctioned and penalized. So Surya Kumar Yadav was obviously let off because we are the big bullies. We are the one who set the rules, and ICC is obviously extended body of BCCI. BCCI also dominated by the ruling party, and ICC obviously governed by our Home Minister's son. So obviously Pakistan was trying to match us in that terms, and there must be pressures from the army there because we know army is very powerful, and pressure from the political circles there. So that's how their cricket chief, who is also the interior minister or home minister there, obviously was trying to match Indian all these things, but better sense prevailed, I would say.
Can I also ask you, Mr. Luthra, do you not think that this is only a bit of, trying to arm twist the management, just trying to,
Absolutely.
just trying to safeguard themselves because of the poor performance that they have been showing in rest of the tournaments in the past as well? It's not only about Asia Cup. Let's also talk about previous tournaments where we have seen how Pakistan cricket team has been performing.
You have to also understand that Pakistan cricket is a very poor shadow of their past, very pale shadow, I would say. Because once a mighty Pakistani side led by Imran Khan or later on by Wasim Akram and everybody, I think that was a very, very powerful Pakistani team. Right now, they are struggling because of the ill health of their financial, board finances. Their PSL, which is Pakistan Super League or whatever, that has not clicked like IPL because most of the top players, they remains out of that. Only the retired, semi-retired kind of players, they go and play there because if any international player go there and obviously hit India on the wrong side, obviously he will not be taken into the IPL. So big money spinner is IPL. So you have to also understand that because of this poor financial health, their domestic cricket has suffered over the last 1 decade or so. Ever since India stopped picking their players in 2010 in IPL. So obviously, this is all we all understand that they are not playing the right kind of cricket. They are not the best team in the tournament. So, but obviously, what they were doing or what India was doing were both dictated by their political masters in India and Pakistan. So, if from New Delhi, when the dictate comes, to Gautam Gambhir that not to shake hands because of the public pressure, because it was the government of India which sanctioned or which gave permission to Indian team to play in the Asia Cup in August first week, I think, later first week. Then obviously there was a massive public reaction, and we tried to solve or balance that with the no handshake. Same thing happened with Pakistan. So this money, I don't think money has any part to play. It is all notional that will come to us, that will be penalized. Nothing. The fact is that if anything like this happens in world cricket, obviously the sufferers are the cricket fans. The sufferer is cricket, the game, and obviously it will not go down well in the history.
All right, Mr. Luthra, I'll request you to please stay on with me. We have got a breaking news concerning this only. I will ask you a question regarding that as well. Now, the breaking news is the controversy over match referee Andy Pycroft is far from over. It seems like that. Despite repeated protests from Pakistan Cricket Board, the International Cricket Council, or the ICC, we famously know it like that, has once again appointed Pycroft to officiate the India versus Pakistan Super Force clash in the Asia Cup this Sunday. It is happening tomorrow. Sources say that Pycroft will serve as the match referee for the high voltage game. The official list of match officials is yet to be made public, but Pycroft will be in charge, with the only other referee in the tournament being former West Indies captain Richie Richardson. The PCB has strongly opposed Pycroft's role, even warning it may not play matches under his supervision. But for now, ICC is standing firm on their stance. Mr. Luthra, let's try to understand and break this breaking news coming in for our viewers, because PCB did, demand the removal or replacement of Pycroft from the match. They had threatened that they are not going to play the match under his supervision, but we are looking at him anyways officiating tomorrow's match. What do you think about, the kind of dissent that they have been showing towards the game referee?
Well, I said in the very first question, the very first line I used was that India is a big bull in world cricket right now. And do you expect in Indian Jai Shah? Obviously, he's the leader. He has an entire team there in the ICC Dubai, and that is, I always maintain, that is an extended arm of BCCI, because we are the dada of world cricket. So do you expect him to give in to this kind of demand? But yes, I have my own objections. One is, I don't know whether Andy, because this is something that only an inquiry could bring out, whether Andy Pycroft actually said this not to shake hands to with the Indian counterpart, whether he has told this to Pakistani captain. If he has done that, then obviously he should be obviously censored. He should be kicked out, and he should never be made referee, for the simple reason that cricket is a gentleman's game, and cricket's match referee's role is to make sure that the fair game is being played there between the two countries, and also in the fairest of manner and with the gentlemanship. So if he has done that, it's a serious issue, but that inquiry has not been done. So, I mean, whether or not ICC will do it, or ICC has given him clean chit, I don't know about that. And second, if any action has to be taken, it has to be against Surya Kumar, because he made that political statement. Pakistan, obviously, by threatening not to play against UAE and by delaying the game, you could have sanctions against them also. There is no doubt. The rules are rules for every team. But right now, Andy Pycroft, unless an inquiry is made, unless he's found guilty, I don't think he should be removed from there. But if he has done that, then he should be simply kicked out of cricket.
Mr. Luthra, people, I was just going through my social media. People have a lot to say about sportsmanship here at play, because they said that some people had the opinion that Surya Kumar did not do right, and, there should have been a regular handshake, because that questions the sportsmanship of a player. But what about the controversial statements that the very cricketers or the very, cricket team has made during Operation Sindoor? It's also about representing your own
That
country.
was no. That was not made inside the ground. Let's be very clear. You have your own players making political statements outside. During the Operation Sindhu. That is perfectly all right. It is my choice whether to say anything to for in support of my government or army. Obviously, every country or every cricketer belongs to a particular country. You expect Pakistani players to give good statements about Indian country? They will be thrown out of their country. How could this be possible? Or tomorrow, if there is any controversy, Sachin Tendulkar supporting Pakistan, Pakistani cricketers in any kind of war-like situation. No, this is not possible. But yes, the problem is when you make any political statement inside the ground. That is the problem, and that's where the sanctions comes in. That's where the all these inquiries, or whether to ban this cricketer or whether to penalize this cricketer or not. That is why I say Surya Kumar Yadav, first, he was the first one to make that statement. He should first be censored. He should first be asked for his explanation. But again, this has all come from the political masters. We all understand that these cricketers are just the pawns. They are the real gentlemen. They are the best of the friends. We all know that how good we are friends with Pakistani players, or they are friends with us. So this is all politics which is going on because of one thing, that Indian government gave permission to play Asia Cup in the month of August, very first week of the August, and that's where this whole social media, this whole thing erupted and went against the government, and they are trying to check that against themselves, and they are trying to what you say that firefighting. I would say that for the government.
All right. Mr. Luthra, please stay on with me, because let me just quickly tell our viewers a breaking news coming in. We've been given to understand that Pakistan has cancelled the pre-match conference, the press conference that every cricket team's captain has to hold it and has to answer media's question in that very press conference. That has been cancelled by Pakistan side. So the heat is only mounting further. We have got a short reaction also coming in. Let's take a look. All right, but before that, Mr. Luthra, let me take your reaction on this development. I'm really interested in understanding now. The press conference has also been cancelled. We were just talking about sportsmanship. We were just talking about how regular things should be going on despite of what is happening and how the bilaterals are functioning between two countries. But look at what they are doing.
Well, very unfortunate, I would say. They should not have done that for the simple reason that it is a, we all understand it is a catch-22 situation for Indian cricket as well as the ICC chief, Mr. Jaisha. If he does not sanction, or if he does not reprimand Surya Kumar Yadav for making political statements, then Pakistan is taking advantage of that. If there'll be any dispute, if they sanction Pakistani cricketers or team for anything, they have a obviously reason to go there and ask the international body, CAS, or any appealing body, that this is what has happened against us and this is why we are sanctioned. So it's a very, very difficult situation, not for Pakistan, let me tell you. But yes, they could have shown a better, I would say, way. They should have shown that they are better spirited people amongst the two teams, but they have also fallen into same thing because of their internal pressure. I would surely be believing that there'll be a pressure from there. There is a pressure from New Delhi also for Indian players, and Gautam Gambhir is there to take care from the ruling party.
Pressure
He's
from
not a
New
coach.
Delhi
Let
and
me tell you.
pressure on social media as well, Mr.
Let
Luthra. You
I
must have
mean
seen the kind of
everybody,
comments people have been making. They
yes,
were also requesting.
and I have always believed that Gautam Gambhir is not there as a coach.
Okay.
From the day one, he has made chief coach. I think without any experience of even coaching a Gali Mahalla team, I think he's there to make his political things or taking care from the government. So
All
very,
right.
very unfortunate on that part also.
All right, Mr. Luthra, thank you so much for joining the conversation here at News9 and sharing your expertise
Thank
with
you.
our viewers.